Yancey.
Welcome all. 36th District Court, State of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Judge Shannon A. Holmes presiding. During this Zoom court proceeding, there will be no gum chewing, eating, drinking, smoking, or talking. Also, you're required to be dressed appropriately for court. No do-rags, hats, pajamas, low-cut tops, spaghetti string tops, or underclothes should be visible. If you have any additional electronic devices, please silence them or turn them off now. Thank you all in advance for your compliance, and good morning, Your Honor.
Hold up, don't switch that cable yet. Good morning, everybody. All right.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Let's start off with the appearances from our attorneys. And everybody, please mute your phone or your device. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning. For the record, Jerry, Drug Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, I'd like to make a motion, continuing motion, that my appearance be for all of my clients this morning. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Reed, and your motion is granted.
Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Drug Treatment Court Defense Counsel, and I too would make a similar motion, Your Honor.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted as well. Let's start with our case managers. Good morning, Mr. Griffin, who's in the courtroom.
Brian Griffin, Drug Court Case Manager on behalf of the Probation Department.
Thank you, and good morning again. All right, Ms. Cleveland.
Good morning, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, Case Manager for 36th District Court.
Thank you, and good morning, Ms. Cleveland. Mr. Who did I see? I saw Ms. Robs, and then Mr. Yancey.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ebony Robs, Drug Treatment Court Case Manager.
Good morning, Ms. Robs.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Sobriety Court with the 36th District Court.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Yancey, and good morning, Ms. Wilson. Thank you for serving today. We are ready to get started. Officer, please call the first case.
First, Your Honor, we have Michael Lamar.
All right, Mr. Lamar, if you could mute your phone for me, please.
Yeah.
Where's Mr. Lamar? Good morning to you, Mr. Lamar.
Good morning to you, Your Honor.
Please state your name for the record.
Michael Lamar.
All right, Mr. Lamar, and this is for all of our participants. You're in the virtual courtroom. All of you have been here before, and so you know that if anybody has an issue with being in the virtual courtroom, you need to hang up, call my clerk so that she can schedule you to come down to the courthouse immediately. That number is 313-965-2280. All right, Mr. Lamar, I have the following for Michael Lamar, Z806-7021. Mr. Lamar, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How about yourself, Your Honor?
I'm doing okay, Mr. Lamar. Glad to be here. Glad to see everybody's face. Hopefully everybody's staying safe. Are you doing all the stuff you're supposed to do to stay safe?
Yes, I am.
All right, very good. How have you been doing with your program, Mr. Lamar?
Great. It's really good. It's not as tough as I thought it would be. Everybody said it was, but everything is great though.
Okay, tell me what's great. Tell me what's going on that's working out for you.
Everything, well, except for the snow, work is good. My bills are in order. I don't have to worry about nothing. So I'm just, was waiting for like the pandemic to pass through, and that's it, really. So everything's great.
All right, very good. And so you've been going to your meetings, Mr. Lamar?
Oh, yes. Yep.
Tell me something you've learned in those meetings. I'm sorry, tell me what you've learned.
Well, mainly just forgiveness. We talked a lot about forgiveness, and just try to. And if people don't forgive you, just try to, just forgive yourself in the process. You can't drill on the past. You got to keep going forward, no matter what. So, pretty much.
Absolutely. That's a good thing to learn very early on. You can't keep beating yourself up for your mistakes. You've got to work through them and do something different, right? And those that want to forgive will, and those who don't, they won't. And it will become their bondage and not yours. So that's a good thing to learn, Mr. Lamar. Are you having any issues at the Henry Ford Behavioral Center? Is everything going well there?
Yeah, everything's great there. Yes, correct.
All right. Very good, very good. Mr. Griffin, any other updates for Mr. Lamar?
No, Your Honor, he's in compliance of what he's supposed to do. I'm just gonna get with him and start making some payments, so he can move along to the different pages. But other than that, he's testing twice a week, his meetings and outpatient treatment, so he's doing what he's supposed to do.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything you want to add?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Lamar, good report. You're working the program. Keep up the good work and be safe. We're proud of you, and you should be proud of the work you're doing. Thank you, Judge.
All right.
And Your Honor, if I might add, Mr. Lamar, that was a great report. You should be proud of yourself. It seems like you're taking away a lot from your meetings and your treatment. So keep up the great work, sir. We're very proud of you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, Mr. Griffin, Mr. Lamar is in phase 1. When do you have him coming back?
On the 16th, Your Honor.
February 16th
Tuesday at 8:30 a.m.
on a Tuesday?
Yeah, we got move some people.
You're putting everybody back where they go. All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Lamar? You'll be back with us on February 16th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Anything else for my consideration? Any questions for the court?
No, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Good to see you. Keep up the great work you're doing.
Thank you.
All right. Officer, I'm ready for my next case.
Next, Your Honor, is Evan Coulter.
Mr. Coulter, good morning to you. Unmute for me.
Good morning. Good morning.
State your
How are
name
you?
for the record.
My name is Evan Coulter.
All right, Mr. Coulter. What you doing? You moving around. You making me dizzy.
I'm grabbing the parents.
You grabbing the parents.
Yeah,
Grab those
rounding them
wonderful
up.
parents of yours.
Yeah, we're rounding them up.
You rounding them up. Come on, you didn't tell them you was gonna be early.
I did. We're ready. You know, we're just kind of.
You ready? Let me see. Let me see mom and dad.
Good
morning. Good morning. Good morning. So good to see both of you. I am doing very well.
Good.
Yes, how are you all doing?
We're doing well. Doing
Very
well.
good. Have you seen an improvement in your son?
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
Yes. So proud of
Anything you can share that's different about Mr. Coulter?
Just his overall attitude, and he's talking. We talk every day, which that was something that was not happening.
And
So
don't
he
mothers
shares-
love to talk to their sons?
Yes.
I know they do. I know. I work with mine 38 and 26. I want to talk to them every day. Yes, I do.
I am enjoying
Yes.
it. I'm enjoying every bit of it.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
We are so glad that Evan has been with us. You know, he came to only visit us for 90 days, and then he liked me so much, he decided he wanted
Right.
to stay a year or so with me, and it was a pleasure to have him. Always saw something in him from the beginning. I knew that good seed had been planted in him, and so I was determined, along with the team, that he was going to live up to that potential. And Mr. Coulter, you rolled up your sleeves. It has not been an easy journey, but you did it. And today is it. It's it for the court program. But this is just the beginning of your new life on a path of recovery. You don't need a court, a judge, a case manager, or anybody else to tell you what you need to do in order to keep Evan Coulter safe, happy, on the right track, and making good decisions. You really don't. You already have it in you. Those people standing behind you, they planted that seed long time ago. You just need to tap into it and make some good decisions because you have it in you. I am so proud of you. I am. I'm so proud of you. Now, I don't know if Evan told y'all that I called him to the side a couple of times where I could say stuff to him that I couldn't say on the record, but I was determined by hook or crook, he was going to work this program and get what he needed out of it because he has such a bright future ahead of him. Mr. Coulter, what do you want to tell me? What do you think about the program? How has it benefited you? We have other people in the courtroom.
So, there's a lot of things. It's been weird because, you know, we're going through a pandemic right now. So, it was different than I expected, but, the pandemic in a sense was kind of a blessing in disguise because it forced me to slow down, kind of get my bearings and really focus on, you know, bettering myself. But, you guys have helped me, you know, grow and put me in uncomfortable positions to, you know, make that growth happen. So I'm appreciative of that. But everything's been good. I appreciate, you know, you seeing something in me and giving me more than enough chances to prove myself. So.
And you did it. Look at you. You did it. I'm so proud of you. I am. All right. Ms. Cleveland, what do you want to tell us about Mr. Coulter?
Good morning, Your Honor, and everyone. I am here today to present Mr. Evan Bernard Coulter for graduation today. Mr. Coulter has completed all of his outpatient treatment. He's attended over 112 STEP meetings. He's completed 40 hours of community service. He's attended the ARM program. He's completed the CARE Inc. Courses, marijuana intervention education. He has submitted to several urinalysis screening tests. He's paid all of his fines and costs in full. He has been without sanction in this program, and he has successfully completed all conditions of drug treatment court, and I'm asking that his case shall be closed with improvement.
All right, very good. And so, wait a minute, Mr. Coulter's case, we'll let the attorneys make the motion. Let them make the motion.
Sorry about that.
All right, very good. But you're recommending that he complete the program successfully. Yeah. All right, very good. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, it scared me. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought Evan was going to leave me with a clean record.
He will.
All right, and Mr. let's verify that. Okay.
Mr. Reed, if you don't mind, I'd like to do this one.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Mr. Coulter, Judge, it's my privilege to recommend that the case be dismissed. It is a dismissible case, but before I get to that motion, I want to say, Evan, you and I were there from the beginning. You were the first attorney, at any rate, that you talked to, and I saw you struggle, I saw you gain, I saw you struggle, I saw you gain, but you know, one thing you never did, you never gave up on yourself. Even in the darkest moments, you saw something there. We all saw something there, but you saw it in yourself as well, that you never gave up on yourself. I know you went through tough times, my friend. I know you did. We talked about it. And that you're opening up that more and you're talking and you're talkative just shows what a great man that you have become and the great man that you are. So, Judge, it's with great pride that I move that the following case, U51044719, be dismissed. And I know, Mr. Coulter, that cleans up your record here in the city of Detroit. So congratulations, sir.
It's well deserved. That. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Reed, you want to add something?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. I want to congratulate you, Mr. Coulter. The program is not easy. It's not intended to be easy. We ask drug testing, counseling, NAA meetings, in some cases, arms, community service, paying money. You did it all with no sanctions. You should be proud of yourself because we are proud of you. Keep up the good work. Be safe. Thank you, Mr. Coulter.
Thank you.
All right. I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in congratulating Evan Coulter on his successful completion of our specialty court. Congratulations, Mr. Coulter and Mr. and Mrs. Coulter. Yes. And I am granting the motion. I'm dismissing your matter without prejudice. Ms. Drew, he has nothing outstanding here at 36th District Court. You are in great shape. You know this isn't a process you want to be in. And so I need you to go and be great because it's already in you. We don't throw you away because you graduate from our program. Our doors are always open. You can pick up the phone. You don't need a court order. You don't have to go get in trouble. We are still available. You can call me and say, Judge, I need you to threaten to choke me up again. I will do that, Mr. Coulter. Whatever you need from us, we will point you in the right direction. We'll tell you about resources that are still available to you because we do care, and it doesn't stop because you're leaving our program today. So take care of yourself. Take care of your parents. Be proud of yourself. And we'll see you when you're telling us some great news or just coming to encourage somebody in the courtroom when things get back to normal, right?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, very good. You will get all of your paperwork in the mail. You'll get your dismissal. Please make sure that you hold on to it, okay? Keep it for your records because you have nothing outstanding here at 36th District.
Awesome.
Okay?
Right.
All right, take care.
Thank you.
So good to see you, Mr. and Mrs. Coulter. Take care.
You also.
All right.
Thank you. God bless you.
All right.
See you later.
Same to you. Thank you. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, officer, who do I have up next?
Next, Your Honor, is Shannon Walker.
All right, Miss Walker, good morning. Where are you? There you are. Let me have you unmute yourself.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning, Miss Walker?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you. I have the following case for Chantel Walker, case number Z8060361. Miss Walker, we had an opportunity to start your case and you are doing well. Do you feel like you're doing well?
Yes. Yes, I feel
all right.
good. Focused.
You're focused. Very good. And so the last time we were together, you did tell me that you were going to, was it All Wellbeing for your services, your outpatient treatment? How's that going?
That's going good. It's still twice a week.
Okay. Still twice a week, and you're able to open up and be honest and candid with your therapist?
Yes.
Okay. Do you find that to be helpful?
Yes, it's very helpful. And also with the group therapies, I've been entering the group therapies twice a week too, and sometimes 3 times a week. Thank you so much.
Okay. What Miss Walker doing? She talking to other people. Let's let her talk to other people while she in court. We ear hustling though. Let's see what she talking about, y'all.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, Judge. I had visitors.
That's okay. We were ear hustling. We were just trying to hear what you was talking about.
Yeah, my heat went out.
You don't have to tell us your business. We messing. I'm just. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just glad you on for your hearing. Look, how are those babies doing?
They're doing great. They're doing great. They're in school
Still
now.
making good grades?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're still in school now. They're in, I guess they're about to start the 3rd quarter, but they're doing excellent in school. I'm so thankful. Like, and with me being in drug court, it's helping me to be up on time, to be involved with everything, you know, so.
You get to be a real mom.
Right. I mean, I know. I mean, I was before, but when I was drinking, you know, it was slacking, you know, but now
right.
I have the opportunity to be more focused.
Very good. Very good. Are you still studying for your test that's coming up at some point?
My GED test?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know I passed it? I took it last Wednesday.
I didn't know you passed it. Yay!
Yeah.
Look at you, Wednesday. Smart lady.
Yeah.
She just started the review.
Yeah, I just passed it last Wednesday.
Congrats. Now, you know I'm about to push you. I got an email last night that Wayne County Community College tuition is 50% off. I'm not pushing Wayne County. I'm just saying they sent me the email and I'm just letting everybody know. They have all kind of payment plans, all kind of programs. Look, Okay, I told y'all, if you don't have a COVID hustle, shame on you. Everybody ought to have a COVID hustle. Nobody should come out of COVID looking the way they did when they went into COVID. You ought to have a degree, a certificate, a job, a side hustle. I got a side hustle. Come on, y'all. I teach a class at Wayne County Community College. I don't even like them little kids, but I show up and I teach that class. Yes, I do, because I have a COVID hustle. Everybody got to have one. You know where I'm going with this, right?
Yeah, you 100% right. You're right.
Come on. Come on, ma'am. You passed that GED first go round. Let's do it. You get on that Wayne County registration app today and see what they offering. Even if you take one class, basket weaving, just get your mind ready. Come on.
I will, but my heart is set on phlebotomy or medical coding and
Okay.
billing.
And they have that at Wayne County as well. So
Oh, they do. Okay. Yeah,
yes,
I will
ma'am.
check into it today. I will.
Look it up. 50% off. Can't beat that. Can't beat that at all. All right, very good. So proud of you, Miss Walker. All right. Other than that's really good. Mr. Griffin even surprised.
I didn't know. She didn't tell me.
Mr. Griffin, what you want to tell me? She done dropped the bomb. What you want to tell me?
She's doing well, Your Honor. We still trying to get, I emailed the probation officer for her other case. I'm waiting on her to email me back because they still haven't gave her a court date. So I'm just trying to find out what's going on with that.
That's the Allen Park matter?
Yeah, just to make sure that it's not a warrant status or anything like that. So I'm just waiting on for her to email me back. But other than that, Ms. Walker she's been doing great. I mean, I look at her smile, just everything about her.
I know she keep changing up her hair. She's so pretty. Look at, she look like a little 16-year-old today. Go ahead, Ms. Walker.
Thank you.
See, when you're doing good, you just feel good, don't you?
Yes.
When you're doing the right thing?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Griffin, what else? That's it?
That's it, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, anything you want to add?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Ms. Walker, a good report. Congratulations on the GED. Education opens so many doors. You should be proud of yourself. I know it wasn't easy, but you did it. Keep up the good work and be safe. Continue your education. It opens so many doors. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
In Your Honor, if I might add, that was a great report, Ms. Walker. Congratulations. That was great news to hear about the GED. Because Mr. Reed is right. It opens up doors that we never thought of before. And you'll find opportunity tenfold than what you see right now. So congratulations on that. We are very proud of you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right, Ms. Walker, what do you need us to help you with, or do you have any questions for us today?
No, I don't have any questions. And I'm so grateful for all of you guys' help. Thank you.
And we are so grateful that you have reached out and grabbed the lifeline and you're doing your thing. I'm proud of you, ma'am. I really am.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Griffin, do you ever coming back on the 16th as well?
Yes, you are.
All right, February 16th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. We got to talk about our incentives. Somebody put that on the list. Our incentives, because this is some great news. She should be getting a gift card, something. I don't know. We'll talk about it. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Very good.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Take care. You too. All right.
Thank you.
Officer.
Next, Your Honor, is Juan Williams.
Mr. Williams. Good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
All right. State your full name for the record.
Juan Williams.
All right, Mr. Williams, I have the following matter for you. I have case number 200-559-4801. How are you this morning?
I'm great. I'm great.
All right, tell me, what I want to know, what you've been doing since the last time I've seen you.
I'm staying in my books. That's all I can do. Go to these Zoom meetings like I'm supposed to. I share a lot at all my meetings. The one thing about me, I had a lot of locked doors, but willingness was the key for me. And I found my higher power through this program. And it's taught me a lot of patience and stuff like that. And I take this situation day by day, hand by hand. And these patients that's taught me to be a virtue in everything, you know. I work these books. I talk a lot to my parents, to my mother, my daughter. I have a lot of joy in me through this program, and I never thought I could have fun in this program like this and being sober for
Look
11
at
months.
you. 11 months. Come on, y'all. 11 months. Yes, do it, Mr. Williams.
And,
11 months.
I made a payment of $150 to my probation, and I graduated again from Pounds Counseling.
Look at you. All right. Very good. Very good. So is there anything that you need us to help you with at this juncture? Anything that you're working on as far as staying on a path of recovery, because you're doing it? So if you're having some obstacles or some challenges, we want to know so we can help you.
No, I don't have no obstacles no more. I don't think like that no more. Because one thing I know I can pick up, one thing I know I can do, I can pick up the phone and call Miss Cleveland. Miss Cleveland has been so helpful for me. I wish I could do something tremendous for her. And my mother talks about her all the time, and my sponsor. I really appreciate it. So if I can give her a Christmas gear, a New Year gear, a gift or something, and you, I'm so thankful for you, Judge, because I know by the look of your face, you just don't play. So I gotta stay on this right path. But I want my people.
And it's only because I care. That's it. It's only because I care.
That's cool. Like I said to my mother, she like Miss Cleveland and Miss Judge, the judge, they like my third and second mama. I appreciate them. Be on my butt. That's cool. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's because you have so much potential in you, Mr. Williams. You came into the program and you gave us your word that you would work it. And that's what you've been doing. And I'm very, very proud of you. I know the pandemic has been, hard for a lot of people, for all of us, and difficult. But I hope that you all spend time reflecting on the good things that have come from the pandemic. People have had the opportunity to really work on themselves and to address some issues.
Yeah,
and so that's a good thing.
If my mother wasn't involved like this the way she is, and I'm just so thankful that she let me come back home to find my identity again. And I appreciate that so much. Right now I'm laid off of work, so I get unemployment, but I'm pending and stuff. So, and the best part about this, you don't take people for granted. And my mother's been helping me. She paying my stuff. She like, I ain't gonna say what she say, but she like,
I know what she said. I'm not gonna say it.
My money back. You gonna give me my money back as soon as that money comes. And I don't have no problem for that. So I'm grateful and I'm thankful for that, And it's tremendous help for me, I was worried in the beginning, like how I'm gonna pay this, how I'm gonna pay that, but I got a praying mama, and she's been here. My sister helped me, my lady helped me. I mean, that's all I need in this world. I'm not worried about nobody that don't want to ride this roller coaster with me. I ride by myself. I came alone in this world, so I'm appreciative of all of you. Believe me, all of y'all.
And you're doing it. You're doing it, Miss Cleveland. What do you want to tell us about Mr. Williams?
Everything he's saying is correct, Your Honor. He's received his second completion certificate from Pam's Place. However, he remains attending his group sessions and 12-step meetings. He's actually an active participant in that. He's paid money towards his fees. He is glad to hear joyful. He also reminded me that he's been sober for several months, 11 months. I would like to recommend him for phase 2 so he can move into the program's core work. And I think he's ready for that.
Absolutely. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, or any of our other team members, any objection?
No objections, Your Honor. I'd like to congratulate Mr. Williams. Good report. Keep up the good work. We're proud of the work that you're doing, and you should be proud of yourself. Congratulations, Mr. Williams.
And Your Honor, if I might add, I certainly have no objection to his promotion. I just want to point out, Mr. Williams, I saw you were at times clapping. You were the sole person clapping for other people, and I appreciate that participation that you and the dedication you have for this program.
No hate in me at all. I took all that hate out of me. You got to be happy for somebody else in order for somebody else to be happy for you. And that's how I found out about all this through these books. Like, I can go on with my life. I'm not even worried about none of the decisions that I made or I made mistakes. You know, as long as I can get on here. Now, this is like going to my first meeting today because I missed it because I got to go to court soon. But I appreciate it. This is my first meeting, so hey, it is what it is. I'm with it now.
Keep up
Ain't
the
no
great work.
Yeah.
I saw you gave thumbs up too, so I'm gonna give you 2 big thumbs up, Mr. Williams.
Yeah, we're so proud of you. Look, come on, I need everybody to join me in celebrating Mr. Williams on his promotion to phase 2. Congratulations, Mr. Williams. All right, you have worked hard, you have earned it, let's do it. You're gonna go into phase 2 of the program with some other challenges, but not challenges, just things that you have to work on and work through. Ms. Cleveland will give you all of that instruction. And now that you're in phase 2, Ms. Cleveland, what would be the return to court date for Mr. Williams?
Your Honor, is it okay if he has a face-to-face for his next court date?
Okay,
That would be on February 26th.
the 26th?
25th of February. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
The 25th of February.
Okay, the 25th. It's a Thursday. All right, very good. And so I'm going to have you scheduled, Mr. Williams, for February 25th, 2021. And that'll be for a face-to-face with Ms. Cleveland. And you all can work out the logistics, okay?
Thank you, Your
We'll
Honor.
schedule it for 9:30. Now, face-to-face should be placed at 9:30 on my calendar. Ms. Drew, did you hear that?
I'm sorry.
Face-to-face should be scheduled for 9:30 on my calendar.
Okay, yes.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Williams, take care. Good
You
to
too.
see you.
Have a great day.
All right, bye-bye. You too. All right. Miss Drew, I'm not talking to Mr. Morgan, so if you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to either. All right, who's next on the docket?
That, Your Honor, is Tara Smith.
Miss Smith, unmute for me.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Miss Smith. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, I got it. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Uh-oh, somebody needs to mute. All right. Mr. Morgan, when you get a chance.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Miss Smith, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, very good. Miss Glenn, I think you on another call. I had to mute you because we can hear your conversation. Okay, she's muted. All right. I have case number 1906074001 for Tara Smith. All right, Miss Smith, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm really good.
You're doing, tell me about it. What's good and really good?
I picked up another group. It's an all women's group because the one that I've been doing is men and women. So this will be my 3rd week of it. And I really like it. It's nice having other women alcoholics to talk to and sit down. It lasts about 2 hours. So.
Okay, very good. Tell me something you've learned through your group sessions.
Right now, we're talking a lot about feelings and emotional sobriety, and just when we have things like anger, fear, what it's telling us and what to do with it, rather than acting irrational or, other behaviors that I used to have. Just kind of what to do with those things is kind of what we're working through.
All right, very good. Do you find it to be helpful?
I do.
Wonderful. Are you still meeting with Ms. Sessman or Ms. Emily?
Yes, I am. Yep.
How's that going?
Really good. I've been with her for a long time right now. She's in my recovery community too. So I see her at my regular Saturday night meeting that I go to. I just have a great relationship with her. So it's good.
Okay, very good. Very, very good. And work is going well?
Work is going really well. Yeah.
Okay, and you're doing everything that you're supposed to do in the program. We staffed your case. Mr. Yancey reported that there were no issues with you. Is there anything that you need us to help you with or anything that you have questions about?
No, I'm on a roll. I feel good right now. So, yeah.
Good, very good. All right, Mr. Yancey, what do you want me to know about Ms. Smith?
Your Honor, Ms. Smith, she's doing really well. Screenings, outpatient treatment, meetings, everything is going forward with Ms. Smith. So I'm actually going to get her some information regarding some community service and payments, and then she'll really be headed hopefully soon to the next phase. So everything's going great so far.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens?
Oh, yes, Judge. Thank you. Congratulations, Ms. Smith. Good report. Keep up the good work. Be safe. I know you're down there near the Indiana border. Be safe. Keep up the good work. 36th District Drug Treatment Court is not just in Detroit. We have participants all over the state. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Ms. Smith.
All right, Mr. Reed, you better add that the reason she's able to be in Indiana is because she is working her program the way she's supposed to. I don't want anybody to think they can just kick up their heels and move. All right.
And Your Honor, if I might add, Ms. Smith, that was a great report. Keep up the great work. We're very proud of you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Miss Smith, I do have a question for you. Did you finish the book, Love Has No Fear?
I'm almost through it. Love is letting
Okay,
go
what do you
fear.
think
Yeah,
of it?
I'm almost done. It's good. It's good. Everything that's wrong with me is rooted in fear. So it's just good to kind of understand where all that comes from, so that when I go to work on relationships or even issues at work or whatever, it's helpful to kind of understand the background. So.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Yancey, when do you have Ms. Smith returning?
Your Honor, I have her returning on February 18th, Your Honor.
February 18th? All right, that's the Thursday, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, wonderful, that works for me. And so February 18th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Good to see you. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right, see you then. Have a good day. Bye.
All right, you too. Okay, officer, who do we have up next?
Next, Your Honor, is Ms. Braylon Russell.
Miss Russell? I haven't seen Miss Russell. All right, let's keep moving.
Okay, next will be Mr. Dennis Hickman.
Mr. Hickman, good morning to you.
Good morning,
Oh,
Your
there
Honor.
goes Miss Russell. Miss Russell, you're supposed to be in court.
No, I just don't be
Participating.
having I just don't be, because I be, sometimes I lay down and I don't want to be in your courtroom like
Oh,
that.
you're right. You're
I
right.
know.
All right, Mr. Hickman. You're right. And I know why you're laying down, so we're good. Let me do Miss Russell's case real quick. Put yourself on mute, Mr. Hickman. I'll come back to you. All right, Miss Russell, I'm gonna do your case. Let me see. I need a case number because she's a transfer case. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I have it.
I could have sworn I had it, her sheet. All right, Miss Cleveland, go ahead and call Miss Russell for me, please.
Well, Your Honor, thank you. Her case number for Braylon Russell is 19C41492.
All right, thank you. And Miss Russell, state your full name for the record.
Braylon Russell.
All right, how are you doing, Miss Russell?
I'm doing okay.
All right, you look better today.
Yeah, I'm doing better than I was last week, the last 2 weeks.
Yes, and did you do what I had asked you to do?
Yes, I did. And he prescribed me some antiviral drugs to take at home. And he basically told me to take these and get as much rest as possible. And if it didn't get better in the next 2 days, then I would have to admit myself in the hospital. But it actually started to help me, so I didn't have to do that, thankfully.
Well, you visibly look better. I was really concerned about you, your last hearing. Because I know you were saying this is just a part of the process, and I'm saying, no, let's have the professional tell us it's a part of the
Right.
process.
Right,
And
exactly.
so I'm glad you're doing better. How's your granddad?
He's he's doing okay. He's sticking through it. He's remaining very strong, so I'm really happy. He still can
Yeah.
talk, and he's not like, unable to talk or speak or, just out of the loop or anything like that. So all of those are good signs.
Yes, ma'am. And you all should be hopefully getting to the tail end of this thing, right?
Yes, I hope so, and I hope everything just works out and no complication comes from this for me or my grandfather.
Yes. All right. You've got a lot on your plate. What are you doing to stay sober and to
So I
stay
am
on track?
still, because I have been, I've been at home, so I have still been able to do my Zoom AA meetings because it's over the phone. So I have been able to do that, and I have still been able to talk to my counselor from NCCDA, Rose, to keep myself updated and keep her updated. So I have been keeping track of those, and I have been doing those twice for each a week.
All right. And so, Ms. Cleveland, I believe that testing was suspended, wasn't it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
And she did inform me that she was going to have to take a COVID test again because her employer, she's not working again. That she has to do that and be negative before she can return to work. So she anticipates that she's going to get that done by the end of the week, possibly this week. But as of now, she's still quarantined.
All right. So the end of the week, I need you to get your test because I need you back in testing. Okay.
Yes. I'm
All
when I
right.
get my test and when I get my results, I'm gonna send them over to Ms. Cleveland.
Look at you. Very good. And then Ms. Cleveland will make sure that you get in and get tested. You haven't been using any substances, right?
No, not at all.
All right, because you've got a lot of healing to do. And so we
Nothing
don't
holding
want
me
you,
back, mentally
there
or
you go.
physically.
There you go. And we don't want you self-medicating, right?
Exactly.
Because we need you to get well. All right, very good. What do you need us to help you with? I'm really glad to see you and glad to see you look so much better. You need
Thank
help with
you.
anything, Miss Russell?
As of right now, no. Miss Cleveland has been great, great communicator and great support. So everything that I've needed, she has helped me with so far.
All right, very good. Miss Cleveland, anything else you need to tell us about Miss Russell?
No, Your Honor. I have her scheduled to come back on February 18th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m.
All right, and so you said, I'm sorry, February again?
February 18th, 2021.
Yes. All right, very good. And that works. Did you get that, Miss Russell?
Yes, ma'am.
And that'll be at 8:30 a.m. But if you need us, Miss Cleveland is available. You can always dial into the courtroom, but hang in there, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything?
Judge, I would just say, Ms. Russell, keep up the good work. You do look much better. Follow the instructions of your doctor. Get plenty of rest. Drink plenty of fluids. Be safe, Miss Russell. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Your Honor, if I might add, Ms. Russell, yes, I agree with the entire group. You look a lot better. We're so happy to see you, to hear you, and we are very proud of you for gutting this one out. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else, I'll see you in 2 weeks, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, officer.
Next, Your Honor, is
Mr. Hickman.
Good morning.
That's right. Good morning. He's already unmuted himself, officer. He's not waiting for us to call his name. Good morning, Mr. Hickman. How are you this morning?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you. I have case number 1904648-701 for Dennis Lloyd Hickman III. How are things going, Mr. Hickman?
Very well, very well.
All right, tell me about it. You know I want to know.
Yep. I just finished my last anger management class. I finished community service. I got all my fines paid, and I'm still doing my meetings and doing the drug testing, so things are good. I'm happy.
Very good. You are doing very well. So tell me, where did you do your community service?
With Mrs. Brooks, I forget the name of the church, but it's over off of like 7 Mile and Cousins.
James Cousins or just Cousins?
James Cousins.
Okay.
I'm not really familiar with the area, but gosh, let me think of it.
What did you do over there?
The food pantry. We have
okay.
We did all the food stuff and had the line. So plus I would help out with like stuff in the church. They needed help like a few times, like rearranging like where all the food goes in the basement. So I would help them with that, and it was actually a lot of fun. So I enjoyed myself.
Good. Did you learn something about yourself through that experience of helping others?
Yes, I needed to learn patience.
That's a good thing to learn about yourself, that you need to be patient.
Oh, it's tough.
Okay.
No,
Look, when you said church, hey, church people, I'm one of them, so I understand.
Well,
Yes, sir.
the 3 women that run it, I think they're all ex-wardens, I think.
Mr. Hickman, from wardens of a prison?
Yes, they were pretty tough, but they were awesome. They were really cool.
I need to know what church that was, because you might be talking about some people I know. That's funny. It's like they were all past wardens. Okay, Mr. Hickman.
They were tough. They were tough.
They were tough, but you were glad to be there, right?
I was, yeah.
All right. Very, very good. And so you are doing extremely well. What do you need our assistance on, Mr. Hickman?
Nothing. I'm doing good.
You doing good?
Yeah.
All right. All right, Mr. Yancey, what do you want to tell me?
Yeah, Mr. Hickman, he is doing well. I know he was close to finishing anger management. He did finish the anger management. I think when we staffed the case, I knew he was really close to completing community service. So I'm sure that's completed, Your Honor. He did pay his fines and costs. Screenings have been negative, Your Honor. He's in line for a promotion pretty quick.
So are you recommending him for promotion today, Mr. Yancey?
Yeah, I'm recommending that he go to phase 2, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, team members, any objection?
No objections, Judge. I just want to congratulate Mr. Hickman. Good job. I know it's hard work. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you. Be safe, Mr. Hickman. Thank you. No objections, Judge.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.
Your Honor, I certainly support his elevation to phase 2. I think it is well deserved, Mr. Hickman. You've done a good job. You continue to do a good job. Keep up the great work. We are proud of you.
Thank you, Mr. Fikens.
All right, very good. Then I need everyone in the courtroom to join me in congratulating Mr. Hickman on his promotion to phase 2. Congratulations to you. Congratulations. All right, Mr. Hickman, no shortcuts, no easy way outs. Come on in and work phase 2 because it's actually working for you. I had some conversation with Mr. Yancey about establishment of goals. And so, Mr. Yancey, I know we talked about a goal that I had actually identified, or that through our conversation we identified. And I think you had some conversation with Mr. Hickman about it. Let's get to work on those goals in phase 2, because you're halfway, more than halfway there. How about that? Yeah, yes, you are. All right. We can tell he's been working at the church. Did y'all see him? We got you, Mr. Hickman. We got you. All right, Mr. Yancey, when is Mr. Hickman coming back, and what is he coming back for?
Yeah, can he Can we see him next February 25th for a face-to-face?
Okay, that's fine. Face to face, February 25th, 2021. Place it on my docket for 9:30, and you all can work out the logistics, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Hickman, good to see you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
All right, very good.
All right, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Officer, who do we have up next?
Next, Your Honor, is Lisa Glenn.
Miss Glenn, I saw Miss Glenn. Where is she? Miss Glenn. All right, I don't see Miss Glenn. Who's up next after Miss Glenn?
Next is Antia Harris.
Miss Harris, come on, Miss Harris. Good morning to you.
Morning, good morning.
All right, state your name for the record.
You hearing?
Okay, I have the following matters. Is Miss Harris on my docket?
Yes, she is.
Where am I missing her? Oh, I have more. So they resolve these cases. Never mind. It's just one. Very good. Okay. Case number 20056096001 is the only one that should be on my docket. I need to make a correction on my printout. And so, Miss Harris, how are things going for you? I see you're smiling.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I got to spend the weekend with my daughter. We went to Peppa Pig World, so that was a big thing.
All right, you're muffling up a little bit. Tell me that again about your daughter.
No, we went to Peppa Pig World out of Great Lake.
Oh,
yeah,
Peppa Pig, yes.
Yeah, that was an excursion, Lord. I got a little klepto. She tried to borrow something and put it in the stroller. So that was a teachable moment.
Absolutely.
But we got through it and we had a good time. That was a lot of the stuff I would be missing with my my usage, just not wanting to go be around. I have anxiety being around a lot of people anyway, but I was able to stick it out. So it was just her and I, and we had an awesome time. Awesome time.
Very good. You're muffled. I don't know what's covering your microphone, but you keep going in and out muffled.
It could be I'm on a tablet. Is that better?
Okay, that's much better. Yes. Okay.
Oh, yeah. So that was fun. That was a big step for us. That was a big deal.
Okay. All right. You're still fading in and out. I'm not certain what's going on, but I know that you are you still doing your outpatient treatment?
Yes, ma'am. Every day.
And is that at Sacred Heart?
Ma'am.
How's it going?
I love it. I'm actually getting ready to start blind dosing down, so I can get off of the methadone.
All right, very good, very good. And Mr. Griffin, do we have the information?
I sent her a form to get to the counselor, so she's in the process of getting that information. I did send that over the other day, so the next time she goes,
Okay, I really need to have that information. All right, all right.
I don't know if you can still hear me, but they do have the form and told me it would be ready by the end of the week.
Okay, very good. Let them know I really need that information because you're actively in treatment with them. And so we should have that information to monitor. Okay. All right. Very good. And so how is your daughter doing? She's doing well?
She's doing much better. She was a little sick, but she's come out of it. You would never know. She's resilient, just like her mama.
All right. Very good. How's work going?
Great. Had some meetings yesterday that went really, really well. Got a promotion, meaning financially. So we went up.
Yes.
Finally. But yeah, no, I love my job. I love my company. They are all about praising employees, encouraging employees to do their best. And I love it. I love it. So, yeah.
Very good. Very good. What do you need us to help you with, Ms. Harris, if anything?
There was one issue I had mentioned to Mr. Griffin, and he said he was going to bring it up in staffing, and I don't know if it was brought up or not, but apparently my license plate is flagged. And so every time I drive, anybody that drives my vehicle is guaranteed to get pulled over and the vehicle is being searched. And they said it's flagged because of my case. That's what the last police officer told us. And
Okay.
I've never heard of that, but having my
I have not either. I haven't either. And so, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, drug treatment court is not going to cause her license plate to be flagged.
No,
And
Judge.
so I'd like for you also, I don't want to put information on the record regarding the flagging of her license plate. Can you all have some conversation with Mr. Griffin about that and just see if we can determine why it's flagged? But I don't think it has anything to do with her case that's before me.
Judge, I would ask if Dion could send us a copy of the SOS so we can see what they may be looking at. Thank you.
Okay, so Miss Drew, if you could send that over, that would be great. And then give the attorneys an opportunity to look at it, Miss Harris, and let's find out if we can, why your plate is flagged, okay?
Because everybody,
all right,
70-year-old parents, my girlfriend, I mean, everybody, all of us are getting pulled over. And that's nerve-wracking for me because of the case. And I know we're not supposed to have police interaction. But if I'm getting pulled over at a stoplight and it's only because of my license plate, I mean, it's freaking me out.
Right, but they're not giving you a ticket though. They're not giving you a ticket. So that's where you're gonna have an issue with me. But let's see. Thank you for letting me know. Give us an opportunity to at least see if we can determine why it's flagged, okay?
Thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, where'd Mr. Griffin go?
All right.
Oh, okay. What do you want to tell me about Miss Harris?
Miss Harris is doing well, Your Honor. She's doing what she's supposed to do. Like I said, she's very happy with her job. She's working, and other than that, she's attending her NA meetings. So she's doing well. I haven't had any problems with her. I talk to her at least once or twice a week. So got a good communication going. Whenever she have a question or anything, she always calls me or texts me. Sometimes we just text, just to check on her and see how she's doing. But she's doing really well.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything?
Congratulations. You have a good report today. You always have good reports. Keep up the good work and be safe, please. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Your Honor, if I might add, yes, Ms. Harris, you have a series of good reports. Shows your dedication to this program, your willingness to go with the program. We appreciate that, and we're very proud of it. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you so much.
All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, if nothing else, when do you have Miss Harris returning? And is she, what phase is she?
She's in phase 1, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring her back on the 16th, Your Honor.
On the 16th of February. All right, did you hear that, Miss Harris? You're gonna return on February 16th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Good, sounds good. Thank you.
All right, very good. Good to see you. Very proud of you. Keep up the great work you're doing.
Thank you so much. Stay safe.
All right. All right. Okay, officer, our next case.
Next, Your Honor, is Mr. Anthony Wallace.
Mr. Wallace, if you could unmute for me. Good morning, Mr. Wallace.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
I'm all right. I like to start this morning by thanking you when you let me. You said that I can be seen by 9:30, but I talked to my supervisor yesterday and he let me have a day off.
Now, are you trying to throw shade on me, Mr. Wallace? Because it's 9:39. He just said.
I told him my situation, so he let me. I just told him I'd come in Saturday to make up for it.
Now, Mr. Wallace, Mr. Yancey was supposed to remind me. I'm over 50. He has to remind me that you have somebody that needs to have their case heard and something I have pre-approved. I think Mr. Wallace just threw some shade on me. Mr. Wallace, we live, and you just threw shade on me. Okay.
He was saying that, as far as court, they can say one time, and that don't mean it's gonna be that time. So he let me have a day off. And I asked him, can I come in Saturday and make it up? So,
Mr. Yancey, I'm gonna talk to you offline about this, because look. Is that chocolate milk down there laughing? He is just really having him a good time. He's like, look, the judge, she's speechless. That's good for her. She always talking. All right. Mr. Wallace.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you doing, though? How are you doing?
I'm doing very fine. I'm doing very, very well. Well, a little bit, because when my granddaughter go over her mother's house, the teacher calls me, and for some reason she don't make it to school, so I got to get in touch with her. So.
All right. Everybody should be making it to school. Everybody. School is right at the kitchen table. Everybody needs to make it to school.
And I'm at work getting phone calls, so I deal with it today.
Okay, deal with it. But look, you can deal with it with a clear mind and use some good words, some kind words, but stressing that, I will never forget, I was sitting in a class where they talked about the dropout rate in the state of Michigan. And it is high. There is a higher percentage of dropout with kids who consistently did not go to school between the grades of kindergarten and sixth grade. They have a high likelihood of dropping out because now they don't have the regimen, they don't have the discipline, and school is secondary to them. So then when they get old enough to make a decision, they're not going to pick school. And I think the state lets you make that decision at 16 or something. And so we want the baby to be in school, right? So we can develop some good habits of school is where you should be. This is what children do until they're 18, right? Until they graduate from high school.
Yes.
Okay? All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
So just let her know there's some data that's out there that I reviewed in more than one class that I've been in. And having seen it even in my own family, I believe there's some truth to it. So try to impress upon the mom, let that baby go to class, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be on it, because I told her, education is very important, and she likes school.
Good. So we want to nurture that. Very good.
Yes,
well, you keep doing what you're doing because you're sober. You're looking better. You're doing better.
Yes.
You're feeling better. Are you feeling better?
Every day.
Every day.
Planet Fitness and everything.
You got your membership at Planet Fitness?
Yep. Right.
What you going to do over at Planet Fitness, Mr. Wallace?
I'm finna get myself together. I went and bought me a big mountain bike and everything.
Do it, Mr. Wallace. I'm so glad about it.
I got it. It's like when I talk to you and you make it seem like you concerned about us. When I be listening to your cases, you be really making it sound like you concerned about us. And that don't
I am concerned.
You sound.
I am concerned.
And that makes people want to. You will make people want to do better with themselves. All
right, Mr. Wallace. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I want you to continue doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. We staffed your case. Mr. Yancey, there were no issues when we staffed. Are we still in good standing?
We're still in good standing, Your Honor. I'm actually going to get Mr. Wallace. I had told him on the phone. I'm going to get him. I'm actually making up a form where he can, he'll know how to make payments. So he's ready to start making payments. Other than that, still no issues, still doing well. And we can work something out, Mr. Wallace, where you don't have to take a whole day off. But we'll talk about that.
Yes, Mr. Yancey.
But he said I can make up for it Saturday. So he works with me.
I want you home resting and enjoying your family on Saturdays, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right. That's right.
Y'all more important though when it comes to the important stuff. I gotta do what I gotta do. Like I said,
I appreciate the sacrifice.
Like DeWine, you were just talking to him. I met him, and we talk a lot.
Oh, Mr. Williams. Okay,
yes.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Wallace, good report. You're working the program. You're doing everything we asked of you. We're proud of you. You be proud of yourself. And thank you, Mr. Wallace. Thank you. Be
Thank
safe.
you.
Be
Thank
safe.
you.
And if I might add, Your Honor, Mr. Wallace, another great report. We are very proud of you. Seems like you're getting it and you're doing whatever, all that you have to do. We are proud of you for that, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Mr. Yancey, when do you have Mr. Wallace coming back?
Yeah, I think we have a couple more slots for 218.
Okay, that's on the Thursday?
Yes.
All right, February 18th, 2021. I'm gonna put him down at 8:30, but Mr. Yancey, let me know, okay?
I'll do that.
All right, very good. Good to see you, Mr. Wallace. Keep up the great work you're doing, okay?
Thank you.
All right, take care.
You too.
All right, officer,
Next, Your Honor, is Mr. Keith Paul.
where's Mr. Paul? Good morning, Mr. Paul. Unmute yourself.
Good morning.
Now he done came on, he eating something now. Now, Mr. Paul,
Yes.
what you eating this morning? You know, last time, if you say a chocolate chip cookie, I'm gonna hold you in contempt. Mr. Paul, good morning to you.
Good
You
morning.
doing okay, Mr. Paul?
Yes.
All right, very good. Let me call your case. I have the following matters for Keith Paul, case number SP 103-00531, case number U52592218, and case number 19523-0301. And so, Mr. Paul, what have you been doing since the last time I've seen you?
Going to treatment, watching YouTube videos about some.
Okay.
Yeah, they got me watching some YouTube videos for treatment.
All right, is that with Miss Ellison? You still seeing Miss Ellison?
Yes, ma'am.
How's that going?
It's going good. It's great. You know, I've just been hanging in there. She called me all the time. You know, like she my mama.
That's all right. She cares about you, right?
Yes.
All right, very good. Tell me about these YouTube videos. Have you learned anything from them?
Yes, I just started watching one yesterday because I had just got the link yesterday. It was about a man drunk driving and he killed a couple of people, but she wanted me to give her some details about it when next time she called me. So I've been really watching them. See, I like them, you know, it's keeping my head straight, you know, on my shoulders. I ain't fell off yet, so. Great noise. You know.
I'm proud of you. Very good, Mr. Paul. Do you struggle sometime with not falling off?
Nah, I just go to the gym, you know, work out, take the stress out on them weights in there, and I just be chilling. I've been dropping negative. I'm gonna bring you your money today too.
Well, now why it's gotta be my money? Y'all on here just showing out this morning. Why it's gotta be my money? It's not my money, it's the court's money. They just showing out this morning. You talking I'm bringing your money? Mr. Paul, it's the court's money, but you need to bring it, okay?
Yeah,
Bring it.
as soon as I leave court, I'm gonna come down there and bring it to you.
All right, very good, very good. Is there anything with respect to the program or staying on track that you're having some difficulty with that we can help you with, Mr. Paul?
No, ma'am, I'm really focused right now, you know, so I don't need no help with anything, but I will let you know if I need some chocolate
Definitely.
milk or something too.
No, you let Mr. Fikens know. Mr. Fikens is the one over there with that chocolate milk. Y'all know y'all messed me up last court hearing with that. Mr. Paul. All right.
Yeah, I've been doing good. All my drops is negative, you know. Been staying out the way, really staying at home. You know, kicking it with my daughter here and there on FaceTime.
Okay, and you're staying safe because we're still in the pandemic, right?
Yes.
All right, very good, very, very good. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything?
Thank you, Judge. Just keep up the good work, good report. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a good job. We're proud of you. And be safe, sir. Be safe. Thank you, Mr. Paul.
You're welcome.
And Your Honor, if I might add, Mr. Paul, you know, if first of all, it was a great report and you should be proud of yourself. If there's ever a time when you're in doubt, please call your case manager. Just come to court. We're, you know, I got 2 more cartons of chocolate milk in the fridge, man. All right. So we'll always.
Mr. Ficus. All right. Ms. Robs, what do you want us to know about Mr. Paul?
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Paul is doing well as he reports. I received a progress report from Ms. Ellison indicating his compliance. He is tested negative at ATS. I apologize. And he did come up with 3 goals. Of one, that he would like to obtain his license, to find employment, and to maintain his focus on his sobriety and recovery, Your Honor.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, so with that, Mr. Paul, if you don't have any other questions, Ms. Robs, when do you have Mr. Paul coming back to court?
Your Honor, February 18th, 2021.
All right, at 8:30?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. You got that, Mr. Paul?
Yes, I do.
All right, wonderful. We're here if you need us before then. Continue the great work that you're doing. You're doing a good job, Mr. Paul. I'm glad to see you working your program. Off to a great start. All right, take care.
You too.
Oh, wait a minute, Mr. Paul, hold on. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Ms. Drew, did we get all of those warrants cleared up? We did, right? And then he had 2 civil infractions that he needed to pay.
Correct.
Is that right?
It is correct.
Okay, and you're working, I gave him a deadline to get those paid. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, you working on that, Mr. Paul?
Yes, I'm about to come to you
Was
now.
that my money you was talking about?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, well, bring me my money. Bring me my money, Mr. Paul. All right.
Ms.
Take care. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Ms. Robs, can I call you when I get down there?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Thank you.
All right, bye.
All right, have a good day. All right.
You too.
Officer?
Next, Your Honor, is Mr. Brandon Smith.
Mr. Smith, are you on, Brandon Smith? Where's Brandon Smith? Oh, there's Mr. Smith. Did Mr. Smith join me on time?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just checking. Because you know, we almost fell out last time, right?
Yeah.
Almost. State your name for the record, Mr. Smith.
Brandon Smith.
All right, I have case number 200-559-5001. Mr. Smith, how are you doing today?
Excellent.
You doing excellent. I see you with an employee badge on. You working?
Yes. FedEx.
Which job did you get?
FedEx.
Look at you. Congratulations to you. Yeah, come on, a working man. That means you gonna bring me my money too, right?
Definitely.
Oh, okay. It's like, dang, she already begging. Now, I do need you to bring me my money, but I want to know, how are you doing with respect to staying sober and clean and doing the things that you're supposed to be doing? How's it going?
Everything's going 100%.
All right, tell me about it. What are you doing? Are you going to your meetings?
Yes, ma'am. Working.
Tell me something you've learned in your meetings.
Well, we touch bases on a lot of things, but mainly like well, we touch bases on a lot of stuff, but mainly like maintaining sorority. We've been doing a little anger management. We've been doing different little exercises like as far as the group, you know, explaining, you know, what landed us in the situation and the steps that we could take to prevent it, you know, for future references. Self-empowerment, self-improvement, Self-awareness.
Those are all good things. Those are all good things. And do you find the meetings to be helpful?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Are you still meeting with Mr. Cobbs at Detroit Recovery Project?
Yep. That's
And
who
how's
I do.
that going?
That's who I do group with. That's where we do our exercises, if that's what you want to call it.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Very good. What do you think of Mr. Cobbs? Is he a nice guy?
Oh, yeah. He real good people.
He is. All right. Very, very good. And so, Mr. Yancey, what do you want me to know about Mr. Smith?
Yeah, Mr. Smith, he's doing well. He and I have a lot of contact with each other to keep everything going well. I did talk to his counselor, Mr. Cobb, for about 20 minutes earlier this week. So, he's happy Mr. Smith is in his group. He's saying Mr. Smith is making progress. So he's doing well. His trainings continue to be where we want them to be. And we're just happy that Mr. Smith has obtained employment while in our program. So we're just working on time management, getting to the locations he needs to be at and still keep his employment. So I'm helping him with that, and we're so far we're doing pretty well.
All right, very good. And so Mr. Smith is going to require some sacrifice, some hard work, but you can do it, okay? Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, do you have anything?
Yes, Judge. Congratulations, Mr. Smith, on employment. Good report. Keep up the good work. We're proud of you. And be safe, Mr. Smith. No matter what you're doing, be safe. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, thank you.
I might add, Your Honor, yes, Mr. Smith, it was a great report. It certainly seems like you're understanding the program and you're willing to work the program. Keep up the great work because we're proud of you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Smith, if you don't have any questions, your next return to court date, Mr. Yancey, would be what date?
Yeah, I believe it'd be 2/18, but if we could give him 9:30, we've been giving him 9:30 on purpose because he starts work at 3 a.m. and he gets off approximately 8. So if we could give him 9:30, we really appreciate it.
All right, that's fine. I'll do February 18, 2021 at 9:30 a.m. All right, Mr. Smith, continue to work hard. Look, when you are sober and you're doing the right thing, good things start coming to you, like jobs that you can keep and better relationships. So I just want to remind you that all of that goes hand in hand, okay? All right, very good. Neil Smith, you have smoke on your screen. I will reach through.
Yeah, and he's in a vehicle. I don't think he's.
Well, somebody's smoking in there. I don't care where he is. Okay.
It's my partner.
All right, bye.
It's my partner. I'm sorry, Judge.
But don't put him on the screen.
I'm sorry. We in the work truck.
I understand. Bye, hold on, Mr. Neil Smith. Bye, Brandon Smith. Take care. Mute yourself, Neil Smith. I'm not the fool. You know what? I'm going to get him. All right. Bye, Brandon Smith. Be good. All right. Who do we have up next, officer?
Next, Your Honor, Mr. Brian Holland.
Mr. Hollins is on my docket today. I don't have a Mr. Hollins.
Oh.
Okay, they're still working on something for Mr. Hollins, so I'm going to keep moving my docket. All right, who do I have up next?
The gentleman with the iPhone.
Excuse me.
Is that Mr. Hollins? Just give me a second to speak.
Do I leave the courtroom or not yet?
No, don't leave the courtroom. My staff is working on something for you. I don't know what it is, but as soon as they inform me, I'll be ready to call your case, okay?
Excuse me. Good morning, too, man.
Good morning. Thank you. I'm going to put you on mute. All right. That's Mr. McGraw. Is that correct, Mr. McGraw? Let me have you unmute yourself, Mr. McGraw. Good morning to you. And then Mr. Smith, you're going to be next. All right. Good morning, Mr. McGraw. Unmute yourself.
Good morning.
All right. State your name for the record.
Patrick James McGraw.
How are you this morning, Mr. McGraw?
I'm doing fine. I got, since last time we talked, I got a resolved issue that just been plaguing me since a long time ago, and I finally got a chance to get that out.
You did. Is it something you can share, or you just letting me know you got it out?
I mean, I can tell you now. It was instant happened when we was like 15, 16. One of my friends had committed suicide. I walked in on it. And I did, at the time I always thought it was something that I had kind of like did wrong. But now that I got grown, me and his brother had probably talked. I didn't know, he was a schizophrenic, and back then you didn't know about things like that.
Right. And so through your therapy, you're talking about it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like, yeah. It messed me up for a long time when I was a kid. And it still haunted me to this day until like about 3 weeks ago we ran into each other. I wouldn't really never talk to them no more because to me they always feel like like it was something I did wrong. But when you're a child, you don't realize it was nothing that you really could do.
Right. Nothing at all.
Right. So, and how it all came about. Because I used to play sports back then, and for some reason, my daughter came across a box that I kept old things in. She always acting like that. Well, why you quit playing sports? And I would never tell her. And then just so happened, I just happened to run into this guy. We just had a conversation, and now that I'm grown, I know that it wasn't nothing that I had did or nothing I really could do. But his brother told me, that him being me and his friendship kind of kept him in a lot of reality, and I didn't know about none of this then.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Mr. McGraw, first of all, I want to applaud you for your transparency and being willing to address an issue, because the reality is, and we learn this when we go to our trainings for different specialty courts, that oftentimes, that's why outpatient treatment is required, is that something happened. People don't just wake up and say, I want to use drugs, or I want to drink and have my life out of control, and I want to be in court, and I want to be on probation. Usually there's some life experience that has happened, and most of the time it's unaddressed. And oftentimes it's very traumatic. That's very traumatic as a teenager, to have witnessed something like that, to have even seen it, or to even have known someone, not to mention to see it. And so I applaud you for opening up and talking about it. I know that you're going to benefit from it, and that it's going to help you on your path of recovery for a lifetime. I'm really glad that you opened up, and I hope you continue to do that, that you continue to feel that you have a safe space. Is this with Miss Gail?
Yes.
With Miss Gail, I hope you continue to have that safe space so that you can work through some things, some traumatic things. Look, traumatic things, if we don't work at them and to resolve them and to sometimes understand them, then they can come back and be as if they just happened yesterday. Okay? And so that's why you've got to work at it. You've got to work at it. Okay, and you're doing that. So I'm really glad. I'm really happy to hear that. How have you been doing with staying clean and sober? Now that you're revisiting some traumatic events.
No, but see, I know that wasn't nothing I could have had prevented, So, I mean, I finally got a chance, to understand that.
Yeah.
And no, that ain't gonna make me deter about nothing, because like I always say, I have a daughter who needs me. We need each other.
Yes, you do.
Because she's 14 now, she's Oh my God, she at that stage, doesn't, miss know everything,
Everything. Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, I have one.
yeah. So,
Yeah, and they know everything at 14. Wait till they get to be 20. They really know everything.
I know, because remember my friends, we have talks about, about kids, they give me a pre-warning because they already had daughters, like, Pat, we understand, you and her, because me and her used to be like, like two peas in a pot. That was my baby. Still is, but, then she started to get older, and you got to start at times, my mother had told me about this, sometimes you got to learn kind of like, let them grow up you can't shelter them all their life. Because this world is a mean world, so, if I don't meet the kid, your friend's parents, no, you can't go over their house. If something look weird to me, no, you can't go over there.
There you go. I'm not mad at you. I had that kind of mother, and that's the kind of mother I was, and it worked out, right? My mom used to always say it didn't kill you. I said it almost. I used to say, well, it almost killed me, but I'm still here, and things turned out pretty good.
Yes, ma'am.
So keep doing what you're doing. She won't appreciate it now. She'll understand it later.
Oh yeah, like I said, because one thing I noticed, kids nowadays, they not as wise as we was kids. They something different.
They are. They are. Work with her though. And isn't this a wonderful time to be sober where you can work with her?
Oh yeah, because she been saying, no, Dad, no, you ain't, you got more patience, you ain't angry about nothing, and it's like, it's cool, so now, it's like, cause like now, like she tried to play basketball in high school. So sometimes, we'll go rent the gym, I shoot around with her, sort of, what to do on the basketball court.
All right, look at you. Very good. Look, Mr. McGraw, I'm glad to see you working your program. You really are. And so I'm excited for you about the outcomes that I know you're going to have from working through some of those things. And so, Ms. Cleveland, is there anything else that you need to report out about Mr. McGraw?
No, Your Honor, he's doing quite well. He's compliant, as he said, with his testing and his substance abuse therapies. I'm working closely with him. We're going to get him in here to make a payment on his account so he can move forward and progress, because he is a 12-month contract and he's got 106 days in. And I think when we do, promote him, when we do, that he would do well getting some of those services and those programs as well.
All right. Very good. You heard that, Mr. McGraw?
Oh yeah, I've been asking about how much yeah, I'm gonna get that out the way.
All right. All right. Very good. All right.
I don't want to hear you ask when the court getting their money. I want to be able to tell you they got it.
I'll let you know when I get it. I certainly will. Okay. All right. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fiken.
Thank you, Judge. Good report, Mr. McGraw. Keep up the good work and be safe. Thank you, Judge.
And Your Honor, if I might add, yes, Mr. McGraw, it was a great report. I'm really proud of you, how you open up to people. Men sometimes aren't very good at that. We take a little encouragement, and I certainly want to give you all the encouragement I can, because we're very proud of you, sir. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, for Mr. McGraw? Oh, not Mr. McGraw. Okay, very good. They over here flagging me. They know I can't see, I can't hear. I'm like, what are y'all saying? I just wanted to make sure, is Mr. McGraw in trouble? Before I let, they say, no, not Mr. McGraw. Not Mr. McGraw. Not Mr. McGraw. Not Mr. McGraw. All right, Miss Cleveland, is he coming back on February 18th?
Yes, Your Honor, at 8:30 a.m. Yes. Uh-oh. I didn't do that.
Okay. All right. February 18th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m., Mr. McGraw. Look, I'm proud of you today. I want you to keep up the work that you're doing. Continue to work every single day. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'll see you on the 18th. Take care. All right. Bye-bye. Why y'all bum rushing me? What's going on?
For sentence on February 4th with Judge Ryan.
Oh, but it's, hold on. All right, thank you. Mr. Hollins, before Mr. Hollins, Mr. Smith, Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, Mr. Smith has some issues today. And so you all need, somebody needs to go out into a breakout room with Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith? Oh, Mr. Smith, I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, who's going in the breakout room with Mr. Smith?
I'll go, you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Ficus. Mr. Yancey, did you want to go in for a second?
Yes, Your Honor.
And then when they're ready for you to leave, you can just come back and join us in the courtroom. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm opening courtroom, I'm sorry, room number 1, please accept that invitation. All right, and then for Mr. Hollins. Mr. Hollins, good morning to you again. Mr. Hollins, good morning. See, I'm not doing this. Mr. Hollins, can you hear me?
Yeah, I just wanted to leave it like that, what you're saying. Good morning.
No, Mr. Hollins, I want you to dial back into Judge Bryant's courtroom because you indicated to me that you did not want to do mental health court. You did not want to be a part of specialty court. And so, hold on, we're on the phone with Judge.
They send me back to you.
Okay, we're on the phone with Judge Bryant. My clerk just told me, hold on, there's a change of circumstances. What's going on? All right, Mr. Hollins?
Yes.
They have not, Judge Bryant has not ordered you to the specialty court that she thinks that you need. And so I need you to dial back in with the ID number for Judge Bryant's courtroom. That doesn't mean that ultimately you won't end up here, but you're not here on today. But I want to make sure that you don't have a warrant out for your arrest. So I need you to tune back in, to dial back into her courtroom, okay?
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
You look nice today.
Thank you so much. All right. And so do you have a pen where I can give you the dial-in number?
I already have it. Hold on, let me
I'm
make sure.
sorry? Yes.
Who's that, Holland?
Yes.
Yeah, I got you. Holland's supposed to be up.
Sorry about that. I had a pen with me. I'm ready.
All right. The courtroom is 360 339 0000.
Appreciate it.
Okay, 1 second, Mr. Hollins. 1 second, yes.
Mr. Hollins?
Mr. Hollins, that is Mr. Morgan, our specialty court coordinator. He wants to address you at this time. Can you hear him?
I can hear him.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Hollins, we're trying to get you in the proper program, so we're gonna send you back to Judge Bryant's courtroom so we can make sure that your documentation is being submitted appropriately, okay?
All right, man.
All right, so go back to Judge Bryant's courtroom, and I'm gonna zoom into that courtroom to make sure we get your paperwork together.
Cool, man.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hollins. Have a good day.
Miss Judge? Judge?
Yes.
I'm not trying to flatter you. I'm not lying to you, but I hope you look like you look today, tomorrow, as you did today. You get what I'm saying?
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Hollins. Have a good day, okay?
All right, all right.
I hate y'all. I'm not gonna be able to do this.
Are we still live? I guess we are. Are we still?
Oh my God.
Right, you're not right, Mr. Brooks. All right, who do we have?
We just got Smith in the breakout.
Who Smith, and we have Miss Anderson, and then I need to call the rest of my docket while they're in breakout. Well, Mr. Smith just joined us. Mr. Fikens, are you all ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Reed, I might need you to be my bodyguard.
Are we still live? I don't want to say anything out of line.
We are still live. Okay. All right. I'm ready on case number Z8066171 for Neil Smith. Mr. Smith, state your name.
Neil Chris Smith V.
All right. Ms. Smith, why did I have to send you to a breakout room? Nope, I want to hear from your attorney first. Mr. Fikens?
Thank you, Judge. First of all, yeah, you know, Mr. Smith was pulled over in Brownstown Township to, because he was driving.
Why was Mr. Smith driving? He doesn't have a driver's license.
Yeah, that's the problem. He doesn't have a driver's license. He was taking his wife to work, and while as well intended as that might be, we know, you know, what the road to Hayden is filled with good intentions. And so we talked about how, you know, he's got to, first of all, he takes full responsibility for it, Judge. He's not trying to offer any subterfuge or anything. He knows he did wrong. There's an added component to this problem, which he's got to work out, and he's just got to work it out. He says he does have an attorney to help work it out, but that doesn't justify the fact that he was came in contact with the law. He knows better. He knew better, and you know, otherwise he does well. And so we have a joint recommendation, and by joint I mean Mr. Yancey and myself, and actually I got the idea from Mr. Yancey, is that for the time being, we take this meeting to staffing, because I'd like to talk about it a little bit more. I think there are more ramifications to it. So that's my recommendation, Judge. He understands he did wrong. He wants to make amends to this court. And I don't think the extra time for us to staff would interfere with that, the court's ability to make some course corrections for Mr. Smith.
All right, Mr. Yancey, I know that you had indicated to me prior to the breakout room in a sidebar that you wanted us to staff this before I determine what the sanction will be. Because here's the thing, Mr. Neil Smith, you are innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. But I have said over and over in problem-solving court, it is disingenuous, and I'm not going to tolerate the court helping individuals, the case managers working to help people, and then you turn around and have contact with the police. I'm not going to do it. It's not going to happen on my watch. First of all, you shouldn't have been driving without a driver's license. If we start there, then probably all of these other things would be null and void. You jacked up getting behind the wheel of a car. However your wife has been getting to work, that's how she should have gotten to work on that day. However she was getting to work. Not having a license means you cannot drive. You cannot drive. You must not drive. And so now you have opened the door for all the other stuff, and I don't even want to know about the other stuff right now. I'll address that in staffing. You've opened the door for all of the other stuff that follows. And now you found yourself in a big mess. Come on. I thought you were working the program. Well, what are we doing? What are you doing?
Working the program. I made a mistake.
You made a mistake or you made a choice? Because see, you make a mistake when you do stuff that you know you shouldn't do, and you made a mistake and got caught. That's the mistake. It's not the mistake that you did it. It's the mistake that you thought you weren't going to get caught. So did you make a mistake or did you make a choice?
I made the wrong choice.
Yes. Okay. Because that'll determine how I sanction you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You made a choice and it wasn't a good choice. And so I'm not going to sanction him today because, Mr. Yancey, here's the thing. You have staffed this case. We've staffed this case. And you reported that he's doing good. In fact, in staffing, you told me that all of the THC was out of his screening and that he was doing everything that he was supposed to do. Is that still the case, Mr. Yancey?
Your Honor, all that is still correct.
All right, and he's still going to the guidance center and you received the treatment plan and they say that he's working his program there. Is that correct?
They think he's doing great.
That, Mr. Smith, that's the only reason why I'm not going to have you walk your hind parts into this courtroom and have you taken into custody. You cannot have contact with the police while you are in this program. I'm going to staff it. I'm really disappointed, though. I am. I'm disappointed. What you you shaking your head no for? Tell me about that.
I'm a little upset that I disappointed you, Judge.
Come on. You can't drive without a license, sir. And I'm probably a little more upset because I turned on the TV this morning, 12-year-old girl killed by, I think, a 20-year-old. Her whole life over. Probably somebody who shouldn't have been behind the wheel of a car. That's sad for me on both ends. A 12-year-old lost her life, and a 20-year-old is now being charged with I think they said second-degree murder or something, and now he's going to face some prison time. 2 lives shattered, 2 families devastated. And I guarantee you he shouldn't have been behind the wheel of that car in the first place. Because that's the kind of stuff that happens when we make a bad choice. We can't control everything that flows from it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But here's the good news, Mr. Smith. You're not the first person who's made a bad choice. All of us on this screen, we've made some bad choices. It's what you're going to do going forward.
Yes, ma'am.
And so we're going to staff it. I'll talk about and I'll hear from the team how they want to address it. But look, I know I fussed and I'm disappointed, but let me tell you what I am happy about. I'm proud of the fact that you've been working the program. You know, when you came to me playing that video game and telling me to hold on while you finish up your round, I wasn't sure if you would work this program. And Mrs. Smith, you proved me wrong. You are working the program. And for that, I am very proud of you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You said you should have told me that first, Judge. You just spanked my tail. Now you want to tell me you're proud of me. I know, but I ain't. I said it. You was thinking it. I just said it.
Yes, ma'am.
But I am proud of you because this hasn't been easy for you, has it?
No, ma'am.
It's been a lot of sacrifice, a lot of get up and do something different outside of your normal routine of doing things. And so you're working now and all of those good things. Sir, I'm proud of you. But I need you to do right, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What else you want to tell me?
Oh, I'm sorry to the court. And I'm gonna make better choices.
Come on, make some better choices.
Yes,
Make
ma'am.
some better choices. You've gotten yourself into a fix, but Mr. Fikens, I hope that whoever he's hired to help him with the other matter, that they will be able to really help him. Look, it's going to be very important that you work this program now because you never know how things are going to turn out. Who's going to pick up the phone or call the courtroom or reach out and say, what is Mr. Smith doing in his specialty court program? And I want Mr. Yancey to be able, whoever, I want us to be able to say, Mr. Smith is doing a great job. He's actually working the program. His head is in it. He's committed to it. This was really just a bad choice on that day. It's what he did, and it's not who he is. That's what I want to be able to say. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Ms. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything you want to say to Mr. Smith?
Mr. Smith, other than this, I heard you had a good report. The goals of drug treatment court is to help people change behavior patterns and behavior making bad choices. And that's what we want to help you with. And we still want to help you. And you're going to work the program and we're going to get beyond this. But you have to make better choices. You have to change your behavior.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, Judge. Thank you.
And Your Honor, I said most of what I needed to say to Mr. Smith in the breakout room. You are doing a good job. Don't give up on yourself, Mr. Smith. You can do this. Thank you, Judge.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Fikens.
All right, very good. So, Mr. Smith, I'm going to see you on February, is it the 18th, Mr. Yancey?
Yes, Your Honor, and no, we're not in a great position to ask for favors. Due to his job, you had scheduled him for 9:30. Is there any way you can, at a second time, schedule him for 9:30?
I will. I'll schedule him for 9:30. But here's what I want to do, Mr. Yancey. When we meet today and I do determine whether or not he's going to be sanctioned, let's make sure we close the loop as to whether or not you should call him immediately and tell him about that sanction, or if he can wait until he comes back on the 18th, okay?
Okay, yes, because me and Mr. Smith have good phone communication, so that won't be.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Smith, go enjoy the rest of your day. Give some thought to whatever Mr. Fike has said to you and the things that you've heard today. When we don't care, we don't fuss, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
That's just the bottom line. I don't fuss about stuff I don't care about. I just don't. Don't have the energy to do it. I care about you. I care about what happens to you. I care that you need to be successful in this program. I already see the life-changing experiences that you're having since you've been with us. And I want you to just continue to go greater, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll see you on the 18th.
See you on the 18th. Thank you, Judge.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right, I need to call the remainder of my docket while I have the case managers on board. I saw Lisa Glenn earlier, Z807-2811. What happened with Miss Glenn, Mr.?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, Your Honor. I actually talked to her about 15 minutes before she came on, and then she was on about a half an hour, and then she kind of disappeared.
All right, find out. I'm gonna put her on my docket for tomorrow.
That'd be great, Your Honor.
Okay, at 8:30. Find out from Miss Glenn what happened, but I need to talk to her. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I also have Tony Harris, case numbers SP 8267781, case number 190603261. For Tony Harris.
Yes, yes, Your Honor, she was a face-to-face. No complaints with Ms. Harris. She's in compliance at this time, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And when is Miss Harris's return to court? And we probably need to talk about Miss Harris and where she is and if she's wrapping up the program. We'll talk about that in staffing. So
Yes,
what's her
Your Honor.
return to court date?
March 4th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m.
All right, very good. Thank you, thank you. Okay, and then I just have one last matter that I need to do, but I need to take a quick break and then I'll be ready to proceed. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right. Hopefully I'll just be right next door. If not, I have to go up to 4. Yeah.
Robs, can you hear me?
Yes.
You were looking for some paperwork from Mr. Drew. What kind? Am I?
Signed from judge.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
That's what I signed, right? Yeah. I'm out.
Ms. Drew, are you still in the courtroom?
Yes, I am.
Would you be so kind as to send me and Jesse a docket for next week?
Sure will.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Sir, can you hear us? That's in the courtroom. Can you hear us? Hello?
Yeah, I've talked to him a couple of times. I don't know.
You shouldn't be.
You heard him?
Excuse me.
Yes, who are you here to see?
The judge, Judge Shannon.
You have, who is that? What's your name? Your name Anthony Williams?
Yeah, William Atkins.
Okay, give us 1 second, okay? Let us run your name.
We got a middle name? It's a lot of them.
Lee.
It's a lot of Anthony Williams. What's your date of birth?
His name William.
William Anthony.
William? His last name is Anthony?
Yeah.
What's your middle name, sir?
Lee.
Lee?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thanks. So William Lee.
Okay, you're supposed to be in courtroom 437.
You're in the wrong courtroom, so you need to dial 360-437-0000.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Anthony? Can't hear you.
This is the number that was on my.
Yeah, but you're in the wrong courtroom, so you gotta call 360-437-0000.
It's a Zoom number.
Yeah, yeah.
Can you repeat the number again, please?
360-437-0000. Thanks. What up, man? I'm about to call Pastor today.
For the reasons you don't know, you don't need to call them too. That, Mr. Lorenz, we'll talk about that later.
Well, that's a different demeanor than back in October.
Yeah. You
Are we
remember
still live?
Yes.
We still live, right? I can't.
Oh, we are still live. All right, very good. Let's go back on the record. I'm ready on Miss Anderson. Joe Adams is on my docket. Didn't we do something else with Joe Adams?
Yes,
He did. He's been rescheduled.
Still Monday.
He's on for Monday, Miss Drew. He had to come on because he had some issues. And so we did him yesterday, I think. Right. Yes, it's the 8th. That's when he's coming back. And then can you just print me out an ROA for Miss Anderson, because I did not bring her things up, Mr.
Oh, yeah, so.
Right, but I didn't bring, that's right. All right, well, you can just give me,
What's a good code? This is that's a good day for Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes. You say Holmes?
So Wednesday?
all right.
10th.
The 10th and 9th. February 10th and 9th.
You write it up?
Yeah, we get it together.
All right. I don't know who this is. Y'all try. All right. Are we ready to, do we have a case number for Ms. Anderson? Yeah, Mr. Morgan, why don't you lead us in on this case? Because we're back again today. I need a case number, and then have you had conversation with Mr. Reed and Mr. Fikens already about what's going on?
Ms. Rob, was you able to update them, Ms. Rob, the attorneys?
No.
Okay. Well, why don't you, just want me to break out room for like 5 minutes?
Yes, you all can go in the breakout room with Miss Robs.
For five minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna send both of the attorneys there. William Anthony, sir, you have a case on my docket today?
I just sent you this. 437.
I can't hear you. You're supposed to be in courtroom 437.
In that courtroom, it says waiting on the host.
Oh, they may be finished in 437. Who's the judge in 437?
I was told that y'all number was on my paperwork. Of course.
Right, but you had the wrong number. And so we want to get you to the right place. So Ms. Drew,
Yes, ma'am.
can you check to see?
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to find
We just
Reed.
looked them up, Judge, and sent them to 437.
Right, who is 437?
437 is Judge, that's, I'm sorry. Judge. Pretrial in courtroom 437. It doesn't have a judge. He Ramsey Malik. Visiting judge, courtroom 437. That's where.
Can you call and see if somebody is there?
I sure will. Hey, yeah.
That's what they know.
Look.
I'll put on the docket for tomorrow.
So,
He's scheduled for us?
No, it's scheduled for, he missed it this morning, so I told Mary to put him on docket for tomorrow.
Who was he supposed to be with?
he's supposed to be in courtroom 437 with.
That's what it
Who's your judge?
My paper say your name.
There's no judge for that courtroom. It's a different
Sir,
judge.
you're not in my court. That was an error that somebody made. And so we're gonna put you in the right place. But that judge has already ended court for the morning. And so we have already indicated that a warrant will not be issued for your arrest, but you're going to appear in that judge's courtroom on tomorrow. We placed you on that docket, okay? This is specialty court. You're not in specialty court. So, Ms. Drew, did you confirm who is the judge?
I confirmed, Judge, there's a visiting judge.
There's a visiting judge there, okay? And then what's the dial-in number? Is it still the 360-437-0000? You need to dial in there on tomorrow at what time, Ms. Drew?
At 8:30.
At 8:30 a.m. Don't dial in late, because when you come here, I'm not gonna be able to help you, especially if you dialing in late.
Okay.
8:30. All right, take care, sir. Thank you.
All right, have a good day.
All right. You too, thanks. All right, so
We're back, Judge.
you all just gave me a ton of things to sign. Y'all trying to tell me I haven't been signing my paperwork? I'm about to give it back to you.
Okay.
These are old contracts. I thought I had done these electronically.
I thought she did too, but I think she just wanted maybe.
No, I'm gonna do both now. I'm not talking to you. What you
I
want?
have good news for you.
What?
Miss Holly was discharged today.
Did they pick her up? Okay. Did I respond to your email? Because like 3 people emailed me.
I don't remember.
I responded to somebody. I just thought, I don't remember if you were in the response line.
With Taylor being gone, I got emails everywhere, so I'm trying to.
Okay, yes, and I'm glad to hear. So she's at the Wayne County Jail. And did they get the paperwork to me to sign for her to be ordered for competency?
I will follow up on that.
I need that paperwork today so we can put I'm sure Ramo will,
Paperwork for order.
do his best to get her assessed as soon as possible, because we need to.
And then I got an update on Jones, and he has 5 people in front of him.
He has what?
5 people in front of him.
Jones.
Nathan Jones going to Walter Reed.
All right, so that's one of the ones I need Mr. Wade to contact Eric Dowie from DWIN to find out what can we do, because 5 people in front of him, I don't know what that means. And does that mean that now the Wayne County Jail has become a housing facility for mental health, and it should not be?
Okay.
That's not what I want. I want him to get treatment.
And I learned something new today when I got that information. They have state administrators who review weekly on the priority and whatnot of the cases.
So that's why I need Mr. Wade. They made a commitment to us in one of those meetings, and so now we have our pilot case.
Okay.
I need him
That was
to
Eric Dowie, Your Honor.
Eric Dowie, Mr. Wade. has all of the contact, and I need Mr. Wade to make that contact with him.
I will forward the email I have to Mr. Wade with the update.
All right, and just make sure that he gets it and close the gap, you know, for Mr. Wade. Is he in today? No, that's what I know he did yesterday. I checked on him and, I did not know he was not back up to par though. We took the same one. Or even if I need to reach out to Mr. Zoe, I think I have his contact information. I do have Mr. Zoe's contact information.
Your Honor, it's not, volunteering to contact him. So if you can forward me his contact info, I will work with him.
Well, I have his cell number, and so I don't want to forward that. But what I will do is, Matt, give me the number where he can contact you back. I will call Mr. Joey and let him know we have an issue coming down the pike and that I need him to work it out with you. So he's, Nathan Jones is number 5 in line.
Actually, he'd be number 6 because he's got 5 in front.
Oh, I'm sorry, number 6. And he's going to Walter Reuther.
Yes, Your Honor.
And we want to know if we can get him in sooner because he's been housed in the jail since October.
Yeah, like October 26th or something like that, Your Honor. And Walter Ruth is, they said that they got the referral in January though for him to come over because that's when the forensic interview was completed.
Right, they couldn't get it without the interview. All right, I'll call Mr. Zoe and see what number should he call you on, Matt?
I'll give you my cell, Your Honor.
Okay.
791 527.
Gotcha. All right, very good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I am ready on, you know what? Yes, I am. I'm ready. Miss Anderson. Please come forward. Lakeisha Anderson. And so I have case number 201292277. Are the parties ready to proceed? You're muted, Mr. Fikens, if you're saying something.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Yep.
Yes, we're ready to proceed.
Judge, yes.
All right, very good. And so, Ms. Anderson, state your name for the record. All right, good morning to you, ma'am. All right, Mr. Morgan, I'm gonna ask you to get at another microphone or somewhere where I can hear you on the record. And I'm gonna let you present.
Good morning, Your Honor. Okay, let me back up. Spondy Morgan, on behalf of Specialty Court Program. Judge Ms. Anderson is here this morning. We staffed her case the other day. She is a transfer case from, if I'm not mistaken, Ms. Robbs, correct me if I'm wrong, from Redford.
Yes.
It's from 17th District, so
17th
yes.
District Court. Judge, we initially, Ms. Anderson was going to be sent back to the referring court because of some non-compliance issues that the team thought was going on with Ms. Anderson. But I did have an opportunity to speak to Your Honor. I'm recommending that Ms. Anderson do her 27 days, half of her 60 days up front in this case. So we're asking that she do 27 days in the Wayne County Jail on work release. She's only allowed to work Monday through Friday, leaving the jail 7 a.m., returning to the jail by 5:30 p.m. Monday through Friday. She's not allowed to work any overtime Monday through Friday, and she's not allowed to work any overtime on the weekends. So when she reports to jail at 5:30 on Friday evening, she will remain in jail until Monday morning at 7 a.m. She'll do her 27 days of work release. On that 27th day, she'll report back to the courtroom, Your Honor, that we know that she completed that work program successfully, and then we'll just continue her in our specialty court program. I did have an opportunity to speak to.
Who's that?
I I did have an opportunity.
Hold on, no, you are in my courtroom. I don't know who that is.
778-469.
Who is that? Okay, yeah.
She gonna have to mute herself too.
I just muted her.
Okay, thank you, Judge. So, Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to speak to Ms. Anderson about the expectation of our sobriety court program. She's adamant about not using any drugs or alcohol. Judge, she understands that this court is giving her an opportunity to come through our program without her doing a year in jail if she gets kicked back to her referring court. We really had a good conversation. I think she understands our expectations now. I think once she does these 27 days, she'll be on, for battle where she'll be on the straight and narrow. She understands she must test. She can't take any gummy bears with marijuana in it. She can't take any hemp oil, any lotion, any non-alcoholic beverages. She knows she can't participate in anything that might make her test positive for any substances in our program. She also will be, we're going to make a switch of case managers from Ms. Robs to Mr. Griffin. Being in this field, I just think that Mr. Griffin will provide a different perspective and a little bit different season to the case manager's position. Ms. Robs is a great case manager.
Yes, she is.
Sometimes we have to match our participants up with our case managers because sometimes it's a better fit. And we do have practices in our program. We do that sometimes on our veteran treatment court side. But Ms. Anderson understands our expectations. She does have a beautiful smile under her mask today. So she's smiling today. So we want to encourage her to continue to be positive through this journey. We understand it's a tough journey, but at the end of the day, we're here to help you. We want you to be better. We just want to add a little structure to your life to make sure that you don't pick up another drinking and driving. And this time, you might not be as fortunate. You might have an accident. You might injure yourself. You might injure someone in the society. So we're trying to prevent that from happening. So, Judge, I'm recommending that she do 27 days on work release, no overtime during the weekends, no overtime on the weekends or weekdays. And we'll see her back in 27 days, and hopefully she can complete our program successfully.
Mr. Reed, Mr. Vikens.
Yes, Judge, thank you. I would like to thank the court for reconsidering this matter. Yesterday, I had conversations with Ms. Anderson. She expressed the desire to participate in drug treatment court, and I am thankful that the court is giving her that opportunity. I'm sure that she will take advantage of it, and we would like to proceed from here, Judge. I'm sure she's going to follow all of the orders of the court. Thank you, Judge.
Your Honor, if I might add, first, I want to thank Ms. Robs for doing a great job on this and keeping us up to date earlier this morning. We do appreciate the courts giving her a chance to do this treatment court program. She knows what the consequences are. She knows what she must do to make good on her contract. And I hope she does it. We wish her the best. We're behind her, Judge, and we wish great success for Ms. Anderson. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Morgan, I have a couple of questions. Should I allow Ms. Anderson to do work release for the first 27 days? When is she reporting?
Judge, she will report back to us. We'll give her.
No, reporting to the jail.
Oh, today, Your Honor. That's why she's present.
Okay.
She's leaving court today and going straight to the jail to start her 27 days today.
And do they know that at the jail? Because I need somebody to confirm and close the loop that she has reported.
Yes, Judge. We have the MIT already done. The judge has it. Ms. Rob has made some contacts. We're going to call Mr. Bramble to make sure that all the loopholes are closed. I know I spoke to Mr. Wade about making that call, since he's not feeling well. I don't know if he did, so I'm gonna have to make it as soon as we get done.
Right, because I don't want her to go there and somebody tell her something different and then she leaves, because then that's gonna be a problem for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and then the other part of it, I see these hours are 7 to 5:30. Why 10 hours?
Judge, just some travel time in there. That's why it's so long. She starts work at 8 o'clock. They give them an hour on the front and then an hour in the back. We suspect she'll be there before her 5:30, but they give her an hour of travel time on the front and then on the back end.
All right, and then I don't see on here where it's indicated that she's going to maintain her sober link. Have you closed that loop as well?
She would maintain her sober link, Judge. We have spoken to house arrest. They understands after 5:30 p.m., she will not be able to administer a blow because she has to turn her sober link device in at the counter when she arrives to the jail every evening. So when we receive a report stating that she didn't blow at 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning, we'll just verify that she was in jail in custody, and we'll let Mr. Joe know why she missed that requested blow.
All right, I'm adding that to the committal to jail order as well. All right, I think those were the things I needed to clear up. And so, Ms. Anderson, is there anything that you would like to add? I do want to thank the team, you all, for coming together. One of the things that we do in problem solving court is that we do work as a team. And while I have the final word as to what happens or what does not happen, I do take into consideration what the team communicates to me. I do take that into consideration, even when I don't want to. I take it into consideration. And what I will tell you, Ms. Anderson, is that yesterday, Mr. Morgan spent quite a bit of time out of my life on yesterday talking about you, telling me why we should give you an opportunity, reminding me of you have not been, you've not done anything different from maybe some other people who have come into this program and who have been successful. And so while for the first probably 40 minutes of that conversation, I said, no, I indicated to him that I would think about it. And then I guess he finished thinking about it for me because he brought you in this morning. And so, and I had all yesterday to think about it. And so I was not worked in the office. I did not work in the office on yesterday. And so, I've thought about it. And while I don't like your personality, I don't like your attitude, I don't like your sense of entitlement, I don't like the fact that you have come to my house uninvited and you have been everything but respectful and kind to the people who have opened the doors and opened their arms to say, hey, we want to help you. I'm going to take all the things that I don't like about you, put them on the side because I still want to help you. But I need to be very clear with you. I am not going to put up with your attitude. I'm not going to do it. I don't know what you've done in life up to this point in your life. I don't know who has accepted your nasty attitude as acceptable, but they have done you a disservice because I will not tolerate your nasty stank attitude in my courtroom or outside of my courtroom. Let me tell you what the outside of my courtroom looks like. It looks like the testing facility. It looks like every case manager that you're going to encounter in specialty court. It looks like my officers and my clerk. It looks like my case court, the specialty court coordinator. Look around the room. I will not tolerate it. And if even one of them come back to me and tell me that you were nasty, stank, disrespectful, and all the things that I have seen you do in less than 30 days, you will go back to Redford. You will go back to Redford. There will be nothing short of the skies opening and somebody dropping down out of the clouds and telling me, Shannon, you must, and they won't have to call me judge, by the way. They will have to say, Shannon, you must keep her in your program. You are going back to Redford, where you will serve a year in the jail system, right where you belong. You are not a one-time drunk driver. You're not a two-time drunk driver. You're a three-time drunk driver. Get your attitude together. I'm willing to work with you, but I'm not going to put up with your stank attitude. I'm not going to do it. I promise you, I'm not going to do it for 1 second. Mr. Morgan, I indicated to you all before that you all need to let these outside courts that are referring their people in, they need to get their minds together and their attitudes together, because they're coming to this program and I don't know what they're being told by their attorneys, by whomever that's out county, but they need to know when they walk into 36 district court, we're going to be respectful, but they're going to be respectful too. We're going to do our part, but the defendant is going to do their part too. And we don't have to take them. We choose to take them. And if we make that choice, they better make the best of the choice that we've made. Otherwise, that judge don't even need to close their docket up for the day. They will be going back to the out county judge. I'm not going to have it. As I indicated before, this team works too hard, too long, too much. They go above and beyond, underpaid, understaffed, and they do it because that's what's in their heart. I can't pay them, but I'll be darned if I let anybody come in here and disrespect them or give them a hard time. It won't happen on my watch. So you have been served. You have been placed on notice. This is it. This is the last time I'm gonna have a conversation with you about your attitude, how you talk to people, what you do, what you don't feel like doing, what you I was sleeping. Okay, we gonna sleep all right. This is the last time. So she's going to the Wayne County Jail against everything in me. Mr. Fikens and Mr. Reed against everything in me. I'm gonna let her do her 27 days. I'm still going to allow her to do work release.
Thank you, Judge.
With no overtime, no weekend work. She's to go to work and back to the jail, not to the store, not to anything else, from work to the jail, back to the jail after she gets off from work. That's all she is supposed to do for 27 days, understanding that there's still another 27 days that she has to do on the back end of her contract. And so, Miss Anderson, when you come out, I need you to be ready to work. I need you to be ready to work. And you really need to get into some outpatient treatment because, see, you scare me. You don't even see your own nasty attitude. You don't even see that you're your own worst enemy. You don't even see that everybody's on your team but you. You don't even see that you're the only one working against you other than you. You don't see that. And so you really need to take advantage of that treatment. I don't know what life has dealt you, but I guarantee you get that attitude together wherever you are in life, I guarantee you'll soar even higher. I trust and believe. You are leveled out because of you. That's who the problem is. It's you. It's not me. You're the problem. And so I hope you really work on that, because I've seen some people really come to that realization and turn some things around in their lives. I hope that, as Mr. Morgan kept trying to say to me over and over again on my lunch break and my gym time and everything else, that, Judge, she's going to be, what did you call her? One of our what?
Gonna be one of our successful cases.
Yes, that's what he said. That's what he said. One of our successful cases. That's what he said.
I stand by that.
Yes, and I'm standing with you. With my eyes and my fingers crossed and my toes. All right. So anyways, I need to return the court date. She still has to. She can chime in for her review in 2 weeks. Okay. And so that return to court date, Ms. Drew, for purposes of my docket, wouldn't that be
the 18th?
The 18th?
Yes.
February 18, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Judge.
All right, nothing else. All right, Ms. Anderson, this is it. Let's do it.
One more thing. I'm sorry, Judge.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear what she said.
No,
I said thank you and I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am, show me. You don't have to ever tell me thank you. I'm that kind of girl. You don't have to ever tell me thank you. Just show me thank you. Live it. Show it to the people that are going to be working in the trenches to help you. Show them that you're thankful. And then show yourself that you appreciate the opportunity that you've been given. Okay? All right. Very good.
Thank you, Judge. Oh, Judge, one other thing. Since she's in jail, she'll be asking that her treatment and everything be suspended because she'll be incarcerated in the evening.
Yes, we'll start that once she gets out, because she's with us, I believe, for 24 months, right? That's fine. I don't have an issue with that. However, I do want her to at least do her 12-step meetings.
Inside, yes.
Yes, I need her to do 12-step, because she still should be thinking about, understanding how she got here.
Okay.
Okay.
Make sure that she does the meetings on the inside.
All right, very good. All right, if nothing else for my consideration, is that it for my docket? We'll talk about staffing time before y'all leave out of here. I'm gonna go